Good day, friends and families. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing great. So my friends, I'm back today with a new video and a new recipe to share with you guys. It's my homemade watermelon, mint, lime and ginger drink that I've got to share with you guys today. And as always, my friends, I know if you guys watch the video till the end, you will love this recipe and you may want to give it a try. So my friends, without further ado, let me show you how to make it. So first I'm going to show you some of the ingredients I will be using to create a juice, which I'm going to use to add to our watermelon. The ingredients I'm going to use are some sugar for taste, and I'm using brown sugar. I'm also going to use 1 lime. And also I'll be adding about 3 branches of fresh mint. And finally I've got about 100 ml of ginger juice. And to achieve this, I've using this size of ginger, which I've peeled, followed by blending it using a bit of water, then served it. And after serving it, this is how it looks like. And now I will be adding 2 tablespoons of honey to our watermelon. And next I've got full size watermelon, which I've pre-washed it and cleaned, and I'm going to proceed by cutting it into 2. Then I will use a knife. If you are doing the same as me, make sure the knife you are using is not sharp, otherwise you may end up cutting your fingers. So I'm going to go in and cut it into cube sizes. Okay guys, now that the cutting is done, it's time to transfer it to the blender. And once I've finished transferring it to the blender, I'm going to follow up by adding 2 tablespoons of honey for this recipe. You could use more if you want, depending on how sweet you want your watermelon to taste. Then I will cover it and blend it to smooth. Okay guys, now that the watermelons has been blended, I'm going to quickly cut the lime, followed by adding it to the jar, and I'll add some of the mint and the brown sugar, then follow up by crushing it until all the juice is combined. Then I'll add a bit of sparkling spring water. You could use normal water if you wish, and I would give it a mix. And once it's well mixed, I'm going to proceed by transferring it into our watermelon. Now this part depends on how much mint and lime you want in your watermelon. You can add more or less. Give it a good mix, then follow by adding our final ingredient, which is our ginger juice, and I will mix it again. Once it's well mixed, I'm going to transfer it into a jar. And once I transfer it into the jar, it would be a good idea to keep it in the fridge for at least 1 to 2 hours to let it chill. And there we go guys, our watermelon, mint, lime and ginger juice is done. So it's time to now proceed to serve it. Yay! Especially on these hot summer days. There we go. The video is done and I hope you've enjoyed the video. You guys have always been here for me from day one and I truly appreciate you guys. So keep sharing my videos with your friends and families. And also, if you are new to my channel and if this is your first time watching my video, thank you so much for tuning up, and please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and also share my videos with your friends and families. Alright guys, until then, I will catch up with you in my next video. Bye all. Hello my friends, welcome back. It's your girl Estelle and I hope you're all doing well. So guys, today I'm going to share with you a new recipe of mine. It's a very simple and common recipe. It's called Bissap juice. Yes, Bissap juice. It's also called Zobolo drink or Zobo drink or hibiscus tea. Yes guys, mes copines, aujourd'hui on va faire du jus de bissap. Le jus de bissap, on le fera pour toute la famille. Yeah! So guys, the juice I will be making, the quantity would be enough for the whole family. And trust me, you're gonna love this. The recipes are simple and as always, your girl Estelle will always make it easy for you. So without further ado, let's begin. So for the ingredients I'm going to use today, as you guys know, the main ingredients is going to be our bissap. I am using a dry bissap in this recipe. And this is how it looks. And next I'll be using other ingredients along to make the bissap, and here are the ingredients. 1 tablespoon of black peppercorn, about 10 saline peppers, 1 tablespoon of whole cloves, 4 dried chili pepper, 1 cup of brown sugar, and finally we also going to add some honey. Yes, honey. Trust me guys, this is going to be the ultimate bissap juice for everyone. The next ingredients I would be using are ginger, and as you can see, I've chopped them in 2 different sizes. Some are smaller and some are chunkier. So the chunkier ones is going to be used to boil with the bissap. And next I'm going to use a full pineapple which I have cut up, and the parts I will be using are the core, which I have cut up into pieces, and the pineapple skin, which I have removed as you can see, but I've still left some in. I'm also going to use some of the pineapple, not the full pineapple, just half of it, as I am trying to maintain the flavor of the bissap. I am also using some fresh mint, which will help give the bissap juice a nice fresh taste. Alors c'est parti mes copines. there we go, guys. To get started, we are going to quickly give some rinse to the Bissap, but make sure you use some cold water, not hot water. And once rinsed it, transfer it to your cooking pan and set it aside for later. So next we are going to transfer our dried ingredients into a small net or just a small bag and then tie it up. Now in this part, most people will grind their ingredients in order to get more of the flavor out of those ingredients. Most of these ingredients have got some heat, and the idea of today's recipe is to make it for everyone. That means I'm making the juice for adults as well as for kids, and some of the heat may result to most of the kids not being able to drink, and apart from that, some adults do not really like much heat in their food or drink. So what we are going to do here is to put all the dry ingredients into that wee bag. We are not going to grind it. We're going to put it in the bag, and then it's going to go along with the Bissap for boiling. That way we are getting the flavor, not the spice or the heat. So guys, next we are going to now add our pineapple pieces and then some of the ginger, but only add the chunky ginger that I mentioned to you earlier on, and leave the small cut ones as we are going to use it later. Then add in our tight dried ingredient along with some water into the Bissap and give it a stir. After stirring it, cover it. Then you are ready to start cooking. The cooking process of this will take maximum of 20 to 30 minutes to allow all the ingredients to soak in and blend well. Next, it's time to check our Bissap, and it should be now cooked by now. Give it a stir. Then remove some of the pineapple core and the ginger. And guess what, guys? We are not going to throw anything out. We are going to use the boiled pineapple core and the ginger to blend with the fresh ginger we left behind and the fresh pineapple. Then, after removing all the pineapple pieces out and your ginger, add in the sugar and your honey. Yes. In this part, most people would wait to add their sugar or any sweetener into their Bissap when everything is done. I like to add mine during the process, as that helps the sugar to get diluted faster, plus will make everything well blended. So after adding the sugar and your honey, give it a good stir, followed by adding your mint. And at this point, your fire should be turned off before you add the mint, and cover it and let it completely cool down. Right, next guys, we are going to now blend our pineapple core with the pineapple we left earlier on and the fresh ginger. So transfer everything into your blender, then add a bit of water and give it a good blend. After blending it, transfer it back to your serve using a spoon to squeeze all the juice out. And once it's done, set it aside for later. Next, our Bissap should now be cooled down. Transfer it to your serve, then repeat the same thing by using a spoon to press your juice out of the Bissap and set it aside for later. Okay guys, so it's time to combine our two juices. So add some ice into one of the bowl, then pour both together and give it a good stir. Take a look guys, how dark and rich this juice looks. Very healthy, and that I guarantee you, your family will love this. Yes, yes. Mes copines, ça, ce jus-là, je vous assure que toute la famille va aimer. So now that everything has been combined and stirred well, we are now going to transfer it to a jar and you are ready to start serving. Hello friends and families, how are you all doing? I hope you all doing good. So my friends, I'm back today with another summer drink recipe to share with you. It's my homemade pineapple, lime and ginger drinks that I've got to share with you guys. And as always, I'm pretty sure if you guys watch the video till the end, you will love this recipe and you may want to give it a try. So my friends, without further ado, let me show you how to make it. So to get started, I've got a large pineapple which are already pre-washed and clean. And next I will be adding some brown sugar for taste. I'm also going to add some lime juice, and I will be using 2 limes for this recipe. And also I will be adding some fresh mint for freshness. Yum. And finally, I've got about 100 ml of ginger juice, and to achieve this, I've using this size of ginger which I've peeled, followed by blending it using a bit of water, then served it. And after serving it, this is how it looks like. And our last ingredient are some honey, which I will be adding later on to our pineapple juice. So next I'm going to proceed by removing the pineapple skin using a knife. If you are doing the same as me, be very careful, as this technique is not an easy technique, and make sure to use a knife that is not all that sharp, otherwise you may end up cutting your fingers. And once I finish peeling the pineapple skin, I will proceed to cut the pineapple into cube sizes, followed by transferring it into the blender, then blend it until smooth. Okay guys, now that the pineapple has been blended, I'm going to transfer it into a serve and basically use a spoon to press the juice out, and I'll serve it until all the juice is out. And once all the juice is out, it will be time to add in our last ingredients. Yay! So first I'm going to add the ginger juice that I showed to you earlier on. And next I'm going to add the lime, and like I said earlier on, I'm using 2 limes for this recipe. And once I finish with the lime, it would be time to add in the sugar. And again, the sugar is for taste, so you add as much as you want or as less as you want. And follow by adding in my honey, and I'll follow up by giving it a good mix until it's well mixed. And after it's well mixed, I will transfer it into a jar. And once I transfer it into the jar, it would be a good idea to keep it in the fridge for at least 1 to 2 hours to let it chill. And there you have it, friends and families. Our pineapple, ginger and lime juice is done. How easy that was. This is a juice that you can enjoy in a hot day with your family and friends, and I'm sure they would love it. Alright, friends and families, I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and if you ever try the recipe, let me know what you think in the comment section below.